I'm Pia of Mimi Made This, and I've been doing amigurumi since January 2024. A lot of the things you'll see behind me were made in January, February, and a few in April. But I'm going to show you everything I made in March because it was a very productive month. So we'll begin. First, I made this little baby seal, which I just adore. I think it's going to be my signature piece. And since then I've made 3 larger ones, but those will be for next month when I show you what I made then. And this is a big bunny that I made. It's a Mama Made Minis. It's not so mini because I used such big yarn. And this I made for my granddaughter. I'm not really happy with it. And I find the Mama Made Minis, it's hard to tie the knots in the knees. Anyway, I probably won't be making too many of them, but I'll do a different video about those because I've made 4 different Mama Made Minis, so I can tell you what I think of that pattern. Actually, there's a few duds because I was still learning, so I'll show you those on another video, all the things you shouldn't do. This is called a reversible octo, and I have it in purple and mauve, and I have another one in this light blue-gray and pink, and you can see that you can reverse it, and it's got a face on this side too. Some people do a smile on one side and a frown on the other, or a straight line to show that they're angry. Yeah, so those are one of my favorites. Another one I made was this little cube puppy with his little tongue hanging out. Then there's these donut buddies, and I had made an elephant and a Scottish cow, I think last month. So this is a bunny I made. They start with the donut shape and then they turn into different animals. I also made a bear, and I made a snowman, which I'm not happy with because his head is too oblong and his hat wasn't flat enough, and his snowflake looks like a fleur-de-lis, but you get the idea. Then I made a little stress ball, and I've been using safety eyes for a lot of them, but sometimes if I know it's going to a child, I'll embroider the eyes, and I'll just use some plush yarn or embroidery thread. It depends on the piece, and I make a little smile. So this is nice and squishy, easy to make. It's just a ball. Then I made this little mouse, a little pickle. I've seen these as emotional support pickles, and they're usually way bigger, so I might want to try to make those. This is a peep based on the little marshmallow Easter candy. There's this little tail, so that's that. I made a little blue whale. I made a bigger leggy froggy because this yarn is thick. I started making chickens or hens. I have this one, which is the color of a little red hen. It's got its little comb there. These are super quick to make. Then I made one in this pink color. I made one in red. I also made a second one in red that I gave to, or sold to a lady at church, and she has it in her kitchen. Then there's this light brown, then there's yellow, a second light brown, and then I made a really big one with a thicker yarn in white. And I actually have, where's the smaller one? Yeah, I have another little tiny one here. So those are the chickens. Then I made this little, it's called a silly goose, and I really like it. And just yesterday I made it in pink, and to make it look like a flamingo. But I'll be linking all the patterns below because I don't think any of these are my own, except maybe the water bottle carriers. This is a platypus. I'm planning to make one in teal, so it looks a lot like Perry the platypus from Phineas and Ferb. Then I've got another turtle. This one's gray and pink. I have two other turtles back there. I have this pink octo. I like that one. I like octopus for some reason. Then I have these chubby whales. This one is purple and mauve. Then I have a blue, gray, and white. I have a pink and white. And I have a gray and a light gray. So those are those. Then I made this bigger froggy. He's okay if he's sitting down, he looks cute. But when he's standing up, his legs are at the back, and so he's got this paunch hanging over the front. So I prefer to have him sitting down. But anyway, that's that one. In here, I really like oysters. I don't know if I've ever eaten them. Maybe once, yeah. Anyway, I like them as an amigurumi. And this is a little blue oyster. I attached the pearl into there. And I did this based on, oh, actually it's its own pattern, but I really liked my Cleo the clam from the previous month. That was the very first one I ever did. So I've got this in a royal blue, light blue, dark pink, light pink, mauve, dark purple, and orange. And then I made some snakes. This is light green, and I sewed on his eyes. There's a yellow and black one. And I actually did make another one. I made an orange and black one for my grandson. He requested that, so I don't have it here. I also made a mini elephant, and I also made a clownfish, which my grandkids took, so I don't have those to show you. I made this other little leggy froggy. What else do I have here? An octo, another octo, little dino. I'm not really thrilled with this pattern, and I have been paid for that one. And I have two bees. These are apparently very popular things. And then I've got some alligator crocodiles. I've got two in this color. I have the yellow and black eyes with the slits, and then I have this one in lime green with the embroidered eyes. Then I've got a whole bunch of scrunchies for your hair. Some are in this cotton, some are in regular yarn, and a lot are in the plush yarn. And I'm going to be selling those for $1 each, or 6 for $5. And just as I'm working, whatever color I'm using, I'll make 1 or 2 scrunchies along the side. And then, because not everyone is going to want to buy toys, I decided to start making water bottle carriers. So I made this one originally for myself, and I think I did a video on that. So this is my watermelon one, and that's the one I use. And it was my mother's birthday, so she just wanted one. So I made her this one in green. Then I have this dark blue and gray. Then I have this teal and gray. Some are shorter than others. They all have, most of them have a drawstring style on it. And then there's this solid beige one. So that's the main plushies. Let me just move aside here and I will show you. These are my keychain or backpack buddies. Now, I just started making these, and they're fun to make. They're pretty quick. I'm going to be selling them for just $5 each. I do have a lot more that I've made since then, but I have a watermelon. I have some chicken nuggets, 3 of them. I have a lot of these mini whales, gray, blue, pink, purple. I have a blueberry. Oh, that's a whale. I have a blueberry. I had 2 others, but they got sold. And I have an orange, and then I have a smaller orange. I have this little ladybug, some more whales. I have a sun. I have a little lime. Yeah, so these are, I'm not really, oh, and this little squid. I like this one. I'm going to be changing them, well, not these ones, but the new ones that I do are going to have better keychains on them. This one just has a little clasp so they can put it on their backpack. But I bought ones that actually you can put, it has a key ring on it so you can put keys on it too. So yeah, that's been a very productive month. I've really enjoyed making them, and I'm gonna do a few more videos. Some, as I said, of the duds, one just for keychains, and one for everything else that I do other than making toys. But that's a glimpse into my productive March, and hope you'll subscribe. Join me on my journey as I learn new things, and I'll even post some tutorials so we can learn together. Have a great day.